Commish Show, Week 12 edition. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Commish.
You too, Douglas.
Our Thanksgiving special. We hope that all of you have a great time this Thanksgiving holiday. Be safe. Easy on the tryptophan that is in the turkeys. It'll make you drowsy behind the wheel. Anyway, as we have our Thanksgiving special, thing that we're going to be doing throughout the whole entire show is just kind of going over what teams are thankful for. So as we get started with our matchup, we've got the newly named Toilettown, and appropriately named,
Very much so.
About Time, versus LC, or as we like to call it, user or manual or computer, whatever. But anyway, Toilettown 4-7 against LC 4-7, who's coming off of a huge win against Chapman. Probably a demoralizing win against Chapman, actually. What is Toilettown thankful for this year? When you read through the list of what the GM sent, what did he say he was thankful for?
Well, DJ, as normal for this time of year, towards the end of the season, that separates the good teams from the bad teams. DJ is always thankful for next year.
Something he should always be thankful for, I guess. I mean,
he is. He's always thankful for that next try, for that go-get-'em spirit after I've failed once again.
Yeah.
So I would say that the Toilettown is thankful for another shot next year.
All right. Well, let's get started with the matchups. Jay Cutler at Minnesota, and Caesar has Jason Campbell against Philadelphia. Cutler, you just never know. You're going to get a touchdown and probably a couple interceptions from him. And Chicago's got to be pretty disappointed with this trade so far.
Jay Cutler's just ruined that whole organization. There will be a new GM and a new coach in Chicago, all because Cutler, the savior, came in, and he has not delivered savior-like results.
Yeah. Steve Slayton and Maurice Jones-Drew against Felix Jones and LaShawn McCoy. LaShawn McCoy actually looked pretty good last week.
Oh, boy, ask Chapman how he looked.
Yeah, no kidding. Really kind of cost him, especially towards the end of that game. But as you look at Jones and McCoy, they expect Jones to get a lot of extra carries, worried that Barber's health because of on the short week. But I think when you look at it, you love MJD, and Steve Slayton, we're still kind of wondering what's going to happen there. Which side would you rather have?
I would rather have the USA with Jones-Drew, and even Slayton to a much smaller degree, who's in some kind of massive running back system there with Moats not playing last week.
Yeah, did anybody, somebody better put an all-points bulletin out for him because I didn't see him last week.
No, I didn't see any running back really play that well. Slayton got a couple points from his touchdown, but other than that, story of the year for him. But MJD, it will separate him from the Little Caesar as far as the running backs go.
Okay. You got on LC side, Mason, Burleson, and Bolden. By the way, our Burleson-Hushmanzada bet is a little bit tighter than I think you were thinking.
They got tightened up.
We'll wait and see what happens this week.
Burleson having a big week.
But Donnie Avery, Larry Fitzgerald, Kevin Walter. Kevin Walter actually starting to get a lot of looks now from Matt Schaub.
I could be getting looks.
Yeah.
He can't catch. He can't produce.
We'll wait and see.
He's always projected in the upper teens, low teens.
I'll say this. I'd rather have Little Caesars wide receivers here.
Me too. Burleson at St. Louis, Bolden at Tennessee.
Yep.
Their defense is coming along, but their pass defense is still not that good.
Yeah, I understand. Tight ends, Kellen Winslow versus Heath Miller. The better matchups there is Kellen Winslow. Atlanta gives up 9 fantasy points and 6 touchdowns this year. Wow. You saw what Kevin Boss did last week. And so I'd like to think that Kellen Winslow would be able to do the same thing. Josh Johnson is going to be throwing short passes. As these guys are coming in on him, I'd buy that Kellen Winslow gets double digits easily this week.
I'm not going to disagree with that. The stats are there to prove that.
Both defenses, Eagles and Seahawks, are going up against teams that gives up both double digits. So I think it's kind of
St.
a wash
Louis,
there.
They're starting the bowler.
Yeah, Kyle Bowler. So we'll wait and see there. But anyway, one quick thing before you give me who you think is going to win here. DJ has Brady Quinn on his bench right now. Why do the Boykies... This was from an email from a fan. So why do the Boykies go out and get the hottest commodity from 1 week and then kind of pick them up and then they'll drop them?
Such as Brady Quinn has played 3 straight years of under 2 fantasy points while being a starting QB, and then has one big week against one of the worst
Lions.
defenses ever, and then all of a sudden he gets picked up.
Yeah. So
Like,
why is that?
He's gold now.
Our viewers want to know why you think that is.
Viewers, I wish I had an answer for you on that, because it's been 4 or 5 year long process where Joe Blow accidentally runs into the end zone and gets a couple fantasy points, and then before you know it, Jake and DJ are right first in the line to pick him up. Nobody really knows what they're thinking with that. Just that it's going to happen. Brady Quinn is going to go back to what he was before he played the Lions, and that is a guy that's getting ready to get benched.
All right, well, you heard it here. I hope our viewer...
It was a great question, viewer.
Ted in Rockford, Illinois, thank you for that email.
Great question.
Anyway, who do you think's going to win?
I have Little Caesars winning this game as the Toilettown. I mean, they changed their name. They're not selling any tickets to anything. They're changing their uniform colors to mauve and brown. And if that's not setting up the white flag that my season's over and I want more balls in the box, I don't know what is. Their season's over. They're done. Auto draft, auto player. He'll take them out.
Do you think that this is the time when we stop hearing from DJ on the wire?
Yeah, he's done. I mean,
Usually around this time we stop hearing from him.
Usually around this time every year, DJ quits being a participant in the GFO, and we wonder if he's okay, or if Jen said, you can't play anymore, or if he's just embarrassed again. It's tough to say, but I just, as the commish, I would like to say thank you, DJ, for participating.
So far, 11 weeks is a long time.
It's longer than most for him, and I just want to say thank you for being at the draft. The combine thing was excellent, even though I didn't attend. I heard it was fun, and it was a good time for all. And you were really on fire at the beginning of the year, and it's dwindled down to a light smoke.
All right, I too am going to pick the Caesar here. I just kind of see the matchups going his way, and coming off of a big win, autopilot, I think he's going to win again. We'll be right back with our next matchup. Gobble, gobble, gobble.